You're looking here at X. This person here, Dr. Jessica Taylor, who's a Sunday Times author, has brought up again Johnny's text message to his friend, Paul Bettany, and they're never going to stop. Now, the problem here is this thing has got 2 million views. If it was sitting there at like 2,000 views or something, I'd be thinking, you know what? All right, it doesn't matter. There's no traction. It's a echo chamber. But 2 million views is a lot. I'd say that's relevant. Most things that get millions of views end up being somewhat relevant. At least you could discuss them and they're out there. And her hashtag is never effing forget. Woo! Never forget what happened. Amber was proved to be a liar, proved to have defamed Johnny. Let's not forget. Okay. So like I said, I'm not going to read her full context here, but basically, she wants to remind people how Johnny sent graphic text messages to Paul Bettany, but wait, those are private messages. So I talk about things that get out sometimes, maybe more recently, Yulia's Instagram, the Russian model posting about Johnny. That's public information. That she put out there in front of millions of people. But something like this here, a private text message to Paul Bettany, was never supposed to be in the public light. She calls Johnny fans adoring idiots. Well, I corrected that and said tens of millions of fans, not adoring idiots, because she says millions of fans, but that's underplaying it. Millions can be as little as 3 million or 4 million. We're talking about probably closer to 40, 50 million. Let's see what some people are saying. Jamarat says victims of DV tend to lure their abusers to the point of saying things they would never actually do. I've touched upon this before. What I've said was something had to bring Johnny to the point of getting so irritated with her. You think she was just a good, loving wife, going along with things, appreciating Johnny, and he hated her? That makes no sense. That's just crazy to think that. And that goes for anyone. If you really hate someone, there's usually a reason. And someone points out this crazy thing Amber wrote. Good afternoon, my beloved Tonto man. This blonde Texan biatch will eat you alive. I need, give me what's mine. Sounds pretty sane to me. Sarah says context is everything. It might have been dark, twisted humor. It's bloody awful, of course it is. So either he's a psychopath or something else. The people who spoke to his character reckon he's a nice guy. He won the case. Heard's allegations failed. This person claims to be in the middle, that they're not taking sides, but they do say it's not really possible to make a full judgment on someone you've never met before. Okay, fair enough, close enough. There's no excuse to threaten the R word and offing your girlfriend. Wait, I agree. But he wasn't threatening her. He was talking to his friend. Threatening, as far as I know, is telling the person that you're going to do it to them as a threat, so they act different, they change something, so it's not quite a threat. And Amethyst says he committed DV on every girlfriend. This is what people are still out there saying and thinking. I would say Amethyst here is getting it pretty wrong. Someone brings up the finger, which is pretty legit. Someone brings up the history. Not sure what this is. It's unclear. Not giving it a heart. And it's got 0 hearts with 5,000 views on a post that's actually from a anti-Johnny account. Interesting. Someone brings up the knife incident. And Tammy says she didn't know about the text for 5 years. She's on audio recording saying that he ran away from her. She was arrested for assault on a romantic partner. Good points. She wouldn't have known, and no one would have known, if those texts weren't made public. And you know what they say? What you don't know can't hurt you, and it's true. Someone's still pointing out some incredibly average videos. Love to see that. You get a heart. Anyway, as you can see, these go down and down. The original post got 2 million views, and for context, it got 30,000 likes. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. For the record, I'm still defending Johnny here because stuff like this is coming out. This is September 2nd, 2024. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.